Hey guys, and welcome back to another episode of Craft the World. And on this episode, we are quite literally continuing off of where we left. We're still mining our tunnels down here. We still got another 34 minutes before the next wave. We're actually starting to make some headway. We're getting some resources going. We're getting some experience going, and we have 9 dwarves now. So once we kill this beholder over here, which I didn't even know was here until a couple seconds ago, I think we're going to go back to the base. We're going to work on getting them some decent armor and upgrading some of their tech trees to a point where we can actually fight creatures like this without having to use nothing but archers. Because it does work most of the time, but there's situations like this where it's just bad paving and it's not very easy to get to that my dwarves really don't do all that well. So let's put another portal here. At least they can get out of there. We'll put one over here. Come on, get out of there. We go. So he went back home. I got a new guy coming. Let's give him a bow so he doesn't go charging it. In fact, let's give him a weapon. I kind of want to give at least one guy a weapon for now. I mean, it may be a really bad decision to do that, and we'll see just how fast he dies if he dies. But I think having a melee guy to take the damage, and what I really should do, in fact, I think I'll do that. One of our viewers actually suggested I do this, is give the good armor to the tank. You know, if you're gonna have a tank, he might as well be wearing the best stuff, because otherwise, you know, what's the point? You know, like, he's gonna die so quickly. So I'm gonna try that. I'm sure it's gonna work a whole bunch better to have like that. But again, the tank dies so quickly. I fear giving him the best stuff, because if he dies in a bad spot, it may be a very, very long time before we get the stuff back. And like I said, you know, it's just not very worth it for you at this point to have a melee guy. So like, he's already running back home, and I guess that's good. At least he's not gonna die. But some of the other guys, some of the other archers that kind of bounce back and forth, could probably use that armor and get more out of it. Like, they would be able to last a lot longer juking back and forth and really just go to town on some of this stuff. And this guy might make it. Oh man, but he's not gonna make that beholder. There we go. Okay, now go home. Go home. Where's my bed? Oh, you don't even have a bed. That's right. So he's just gonna go to his death. Here we go. Kill him. Okay, so you guys are fine over here. I need to come over here and build you a bed real quick. How far down? Let's see. I don't have any beds, do I? Oh no, that sucks. Okay, so we need to make a bed real quick. You know, the downside to this is, even though we made the bed, we don't know who's gonna be using it. And I'm out of wood, so we need to fix that. I can put it down. Can I even put it down? I don't think it goes all the way down here. Oh, that's why I didn't put the other one down, because I don't have a freaking spot for it. Oh, you know what? I am going to have to fix that. Let's dig out further this way for now. Let's put a portal right there. Let's see, did my guy die? If he did, they picked up the armor, but I don't think he did. I think he probably went back home. Okay, so nobody wants to come over here. This guy still doesn't have a bed. I guess we're just going to have you chop some more resources down in the meantime. And then I'm going to go through the stuff and see what I want you to make. Because we need all of this. Definitely need all of that. We will go through so much iron in this game. It's not even funny. So let's see. Okay, we can do basic decorating, which would definitely help my guys sleep a little faster by raising the comfort level. We can do advanced furnishings, which will require more wood, and we don't have any wood right now. So let's see. I guess we'll do basic decorating, because we might be able to get away with not using wood. In fact, we can't do that one yet, can we? No, we had to do advanced construction. That's right. And this is just all wood. In fact, it has my scaffolding in there. Yeah, so we just had to collect wood. That's going to be our mission on this map for the next little bit, is just to go out and harvest as much wood as possible. In fact, let's go ahead and stop this for now. Don't really need to do that. Not going to be able to get this until we get some more scaffolding. So let's close that down. I haven't forgotten about the dragon. We definitely will get to the dragon eventually. But there's a lot of stuff I need to get to in the order that needs to be done first. And this is just one of those things. So let's come up here and get as much wood as possible. Get a little bit more food. And hopefully we don't get attacked by these things. They do drop eggs, which is definitely good for the food. But I don't really have the health to spare for these guys. I really want to waste, you know, a little bit more time for them sleeping, just so that I can kill those guys for the eggs. And you do get experience out of it, so it's not a complete loss. And I do have these guys still fishing, but they're not doing that either. Let's see, all my traps are still down? Yeah, yep, all the traps are still there. I could put a few more down over here. Let's do these just to be safe, because you just never know. And we have the extra traps to spare. I don't really want to build any more for the time being. I would love to put some traps down here, and eventually even come over here. In fact, I could do that real quick. Yeah. Let's put a portal over here, guys, and see if some of my dwarves come through. There's so much stuff on the ground, I bet one of them will eventually come over here. And if he does, I'm going to snag him and put some dirt and some slime down. Let's see, where's my slime? I only got 5 slime, so I can't put too much of it. But yeah, we'll go ahead and put a lot of dirt and a lot of slime. Who's getting attacked? Oh, he's trying to come over here and kill this guy. Well, at least he has gold armor. Might be able to last a little bit longer. I prefer it, though, when they come over here as a group. Because at least then one guy's taking the hits while the other ones are still doing damage. And the way they're doing it right now, it just kind of whittles their life down bit by bit by bit. Let's see, how many of my guys are sleeping? Let's put one here. We'll go ahead and wake you up. That way you can go to work. Now let's see, are you coming over here or are you going over there to pick up wood? Still, I don't think anybody's come over here. It's kind of hard to tell what they're going to take priority in. I think wood finally is a huge priority. You have defiled the orc cemeteries and disturbed the ancient altar. Let's see if we can kill this guy. That will definitely get him over here. Attacking something definitely has the, you know, the highest priority from what I've seen. And they should just be coming through this little thing in droves, but they're not. That's actually unfortunate. What are they doing? Where are my guys? Like, it didn't even register over there that they need to be. Are they up here? Are they stuck? No? They're not even up here. Are they down there mining? I think that's where they are. And maybe they, oh, they're over here trying to take this guy on still. Okay, we can take that off. If we can get it. There we go. That way you guys can go home. I want you to do other things. Let's put a portal down. Get you there a little faster. This guy still hasn't registered, so we'll take you over. Release. Same thing with this guy. Release. There we go. Yeah, you're fine. You're not gonna die. Let's see. Are they getting through? Yep, they're coming through. Is this guy attacking? No, he's not. So the wizard guy is perfectly fine. He does not attack you, which is good to know. I was kind of worried that he would. This guy right over here. But apparently he's just used as... maybe you can actually attack him, but I don't really want to do that. I do kind of want to find out what happens when you do, because he does have life. But I'm guessing he's going to be really hard, and I just want to see what happens when you use the altar. So let's do that. Oh, you know what? I didn't even have to be over here. I could just stick stuff on there. Oh, that's cool. How much can I stick on there anytime? That's as much as I can put on there? Okay, well, we'll see how much he likes dirt and slime. Next time, I guess I'll try all dirt. Maybe even throw some berries on there or some apples or something like that. We did get quite a bit of dirt out of this, and I do want to see what would happen if I build some dirt here, just to see when he comes over here, does he slam it down and destroy it? Because if he does the ones in the center, but not the ones over here on the side, then I could build a box around this guy and maybe block him in somehow. Use my Tesla towers to sit there and just like blast the crap out of him while he's here, and see if maybe that's some way you could kill him. I don't even know if he's attackable. Like, he may not even be in a form that I could ever destroy, but I just want to try it out because, again, in games like this, you just never know unless you try it, and because it is constantly in development, even things that you've tried before may not be the same way anymore. So you kind of, you know, you go through it, you try one thing, and if it works, you try something else, and hopefully somewhere along the way you figure out how to do it. Okay, I don't really have that much wood. When's my next bed? Where do I get the next bed? Oh, in fact, I'm almost there, so if I just wait, I can do the wooden bed. I just need to make some more planks, and I don't have enough wood for that either, so let's see. Where are they going? This guy's going where? To bed, maybe? and click on him. He's going to sleep. Okay, so he's carrying quite a bit on him, and he decided to walk right by the base yet again and get some sleep, so that sucks. My base is going up, though. Comfort is 21. That's not too bad. And I think mainly it's because they taken over this little area right here. What is this, anyways? Like, now it's halfway gone, and it was just leaves, woods. Yeah, I guess it was some kind of building, but I destroyed half of it. And you only get the pieces for it. You don't actually get the item itself, and that's very few pieces or very few items do that, but some of the better ones definitely do. These guys are walking all the way over here. I want them to make it, but I don't want to put another portal down so they don't use it. Go, 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 go. Go! Yes, thank you. Okay, now don't come back for a while anyways. Put a portal down here just in case they need it, but in fact we can put one over here as well. Now let's go check that wood. Okay, you got most of the wood. You don't have a portal to get back up, though. Okay, we'll put one portal there. We'll come over here and do another portal. Yeah, there's a decent amount of stuff over here. We'll leave the nest alone. You know, the nests are pretty cool, but they pull in the other enemies, and you really don't get anything good out of them. Like, who died over here? Oh, no. Not my gold armor guy. No. Over here and pick this stuff up. If I put the portal down closer, this should be the very first stuff they pick up. Of course, he picked up the pickaxe and not the golden armor. Come on, pick up the... Oh, there we go. Okay, so now all you got left is a little axe right there to pick up. Keep coming through. Keep coming through. Oh, they're coming through over here, but not over here. Dang it. Oh, come on. Okay. Well, let's see. We got gold armor, so I need to give this to somebody. We'll give it to this guy. Gold armor. What about the mithril guy? He's still alive. Okay, so everybody got pretty good stuff. I do have a few books that I can start giving people, but I really don't need any of this stuff. Miner's book will come in handy. So you're already a miner. You're a hunter. We're going to go ahead and make you a miner as well. I kind of hate using the books because they die so quickly. We may just end up losing all of that. Because I did that at the very, very beginning of the game. I was like, okay, I'm going to use these books this time. And I think I used them way too soon. And all my guys died like 15 times over. And so I don't really want to do that again. I wonder what this stuff is. Can I mine this? You can mine it. But somehow you would have to get underneath here. Maybe scaffolding or something. I wonder what this stuff is. And this is the stuff I'm talking about right here. They're probably just roots. That's probably all that is, but that's a good way to get roots because roots otherwise have to be gotten from this kind of thing. You have to destroy the block, and once you destroy the block, it seems like they grow a little bit less often, the tree-wise anyways. And so I don't really care to do that too often, and so a lot of the time when I finally get to my health potions and my power potions, I don't have the roots or the blue little mushrooms, because those are kind of hard to find too. In fact, I think there's one set down here that I haven't mined yet, so I can show you guys what those look like. Where are they? I might have actually gotten it though, because every time I see it, I'm like, okay, I gotta pick that up for sure. Logger's book increases the speed at which trees can be cut down. Let's see, somebody was over here. It's not these over here, or these over here. Not those either. Let's see. Might be further down, actually. Yeah, these right here. These two. These are the ones that I never quite have enough of. And I definitely need to grab those as fast as possible. This guy, what are you doing? Like, why do you want to come down here so bad? Why, look how many caterpillars are down here. This is crazy. That's a lot of freaking caterpillars. Where is he trying to go? Oh, you know what? He's still trying to pick this stuff up. But you think at some point he'd realize, hey, I can't get to it. Leave it alone and go do something else. Let's see, what does he want? Do nothing. You're something else, man. Something else. There's like tons and tons of trees to cut down, and he doesn't want to come up here to any one of these things and do that. I do actually want to come up here and get those guys, but not right now. Let's see, we need a little bit more trees. I think this is actually the island with the most trees so far. This is a lot of freaking wood. And we got an enemy there that we can kill and get some more meat. So we'll definitely do that as well. We'll get this water. And let's see, we're going to kill you. I like how he walks on all fours, and then occasionally he'll get up and walk on two legs. So it shows that he is like a beast, but he's like an intelligent one, because only like animals that I've seen anyways that walk on two are pretty much intelligent ones. Like monkeys and stuff can do it. And considering they were thinking of sending them up into space, just goes to show you like how intelligent they are compared to like a fish. Because as far as I heard, they'd never tried sending up a goldfish or something, you know. Let's see. I don't know much about goldfish. For all I know, they may be very smart. Let's see. Come down here. Do you got some more wood over here? Have they guy picked this up yet? No, he's not picked up that stuff yet. Oh, you can see him being summoned though. Can I put more of it down? I can put more down. So it looks like, did he eat some of it already? Do they use this in the construction of these things, or did this guy pick it up? I don't know. I can't tell you on that one. We will go ahead and pick up all of this stuff while we're here though, because there is some nice little pieces over here. Mainly the apples. Like, I really like the food in this level. It gives you a chance to kind of explore and do a little bit more with that. Let's see, how much wood do I have? Enough to do a couple of these. Yeah, we'll finish those off now that we have those being built. And once those are done, we will work on our bed over here. And again, because we have the planks already done, we can work on scaffolding as well. And I love scaffolding, and I want to build a lot more of it than I did on the last level, mainly for the reason that I use it quite a bit. So let's see. We finished these off, although I could make some more. Let's actually make some of these. These don't really require that much of stuff that I really am using right now, and I got a lot of leaves, so let's do some of this. It's not bad. That's pretty nice. And what about this one? I guess we could make one of these at least. I try to do at least one of every item, because once you make it, from then on, you don't have to go and find the ingredients. You can just click on it and make it. Now, if you want to remember which ones are the hard ones that you don't really use a lot of those resources, or that you do use a lot of those resources, I should say, then I can understand not making it. And that way you can always tell that, oh, it's one that I've never made, and I'll just stay away from it. But let's see. Do they need food? Oh, they need food. So I've been making all this food and just not putting it down for them. Okay, so you got some of that. Let's see, what else am I going to give you? Let's see how much they like the dried mushrooms. I'm sure they're going to love it right now. Mushrooms and fish. That's not a bad combination, actually. These guys are eating pretty good. We do want to do the bed, but we need to finish all that stuff. So as soon as they're done harvesting, hopefully they will come down here and make some more planks of wood. Actually, I think it's over here on the table, so they can do this. And you know what I should do? In fact, I think I'm going to do it. Is I'm going to fill this in and take some of those torches down. And that way, I can build some more tables over here. Because this is a nice little section to build tables. I'll leave these torches up for now. And I'll even come over here and chop that down. Okay, that should be more than enough right there. Let's see, what tables can I make? We want to do another workbench. Yes, we do. Let's build one of those. We'll put that down here. I should put these tables down as well. Let's see, where are my tables? Here we go, wooden table. That way they can get a little bit more food in their bellies. That way I can put a little bit more variety down and a little bit more of each one of those. Because it can be kind of difficult to keep one table completely up. I mean, if you forget about it for a little while and then come back to it, you know, all your guys may be dead if you waited so long. So let's put this here. Put one right here. And that should be more than enough light in here. Got another population, so let's give him... Oh, there we go. Ooh, we got a goblin spear? When did we get that? Damage 20, wow. Wow, that's not a bad weapon. I wonder if they attack differently with this one. You know what, we're going to try it out. I do kind of want to give him a bow and arrow instead, but no, we're going to try that out and just see how well that works, because at the very least, it's going to be a new animation that we haven't seen, and at the most, we might be able to find a new weapon to use that we really, really like. Now, we can't make those, so it would be one of those things that it would just be, you know, opportunity. But, you know, if you get the opportunity to use stuff like that, then why not? Like, you use the other ones so much in the game, you might as well have a little bit of fun every once in a while and try something different. Even if your guys end up dying quite a bit, it's still usually worth it for you just to have that different experience sometimes. So we'll do that. We'll get rid of this. Oh, nice amount of wood right there. It's perfect. And these guys are finally making some food, which is good. And they're working down here. Yes, they are. Okay, so we'll put a little portal down here to help them go back up a little easier, and they can finish expanding this little area. I kind of like them having like this almost ant-like structure where there's like levels to it and stuff. Let's see, what did they get past? Okay, so now we can make our wooden bed, which is what I've been really, really waiting for. So remember, when you have an item like this that uses this much wood, what you can do is drag one piece of wood right here into the center, double click on it, and it will fill all the surrounding areas around it. And then just drag another one over here and double click on that. Or once you've double clicked on this one over here on the left, you can just double click the one on the middle and it would autofill the other ones. And I think what you could have done is just dragged it here in the center and double clicked on that one and it would have filled the whole thing. But it's just kind of cool that you can play around with it and you don't have to do so much dragging, because when I first started this game you had to drag one, drag another one, and you just had to do that for every single item every single time you wanted to make that item. So when you came in here to make an item, you always made as many as possible so you wouldn't have to keep doing that. And wood is very easy. 1, 2, you just keep going like that. But actually, when you have like 5 or 6 different items in here and you had to go find them, like you couldn't just click on the picture and it would take you to the page. You literally had to go back and go, okay, what page was it on? Where do I scroll? And all that other junk. It did pose some issues, so I'm glad we finally got that figured out and it's working just fine now. So, you know what, we are going to come this way, and I think this is going to be another little area for beds. There we go. Where are they going? Somebody's getting attacked. Let's see. Where are they going? Oh, here it is. So there's some guys up here, and they're going through my traps. It's just, you know, they take a little while to kill them, so we are going to have to replace some of those traps. Oh no, it didn't destroy the trap, it just used up a lot of the charges, so the next time somebody spawns over here, you know, the charges won't be there. That one got destroyed, okay, but this one right here I think is almost like one more hit, or one more snap, and it's going to be gone. Now, I prefer the wooden traps over the iron traps, mainly for the reason that wood is replenishable, where iron is not. Like iron, there's a finite number on the map, like I've said before, and once that's gone, it's gone. Unless you spend like gold to buy more. So I tend to use the resources that I know I will get back at some point, even though a lot of the time, well, iron's a different story, but a lot of the time there's other resources like silver and stuff like that I don't even get close to using all of it that I've gotten on the map, and there's usually a lot more of it to go around somewhere as well. So in those situations, yeah, you could probably afford to use like silver traps and stuff like that, but they haven't had that ability to upgrade to like advanced traps beyond iron. I don't think they really wanted you to do that and waste like gold and silver and maybe even mithril. I think mithril would have been kind of cool just to play around with. Like that would be pretty weird to see, like a mithril trap like that. How many snaps would that sucker get? It would have to get quite a few to make it worth it, and that might be overpowered. Like you put it down at the very beginning of the game, and towards the end of the game, you know, it still hasn't gone away. Archer's Book increases the damage and accuracy of ranged weapons. Definitely can use that one. But yeah, it's just one of those things that they may add into the game or they may not, but they haven't done it yet. So let's see. Why doesn't he want to put that table down? I don't know. Well, let's see. Have they made our beds yet? Well, they did make the beds. Okay, let's see. Where can we put those down? We are gonna put. I guess we're gonna put the beds over here. And we will have to change those lights eventually to something better. But I think this is going to be a nice little area. And then they have their little workout table down here. Although I do need to make sure that they have a way inside. I didn't even realize I had closed it off. So let's come over here and we'll get rid of all of this junk. And at least that way they can climb up. And we'll go right there. So they have like nice little stairs. And at some point I will put a ladder in. It would be kind of cool though if you could do stairways instead of ladders all the time. Maybe put later levels, instead of like a mine cart that goes sideways, maybe an escalator or something that you can put going up. It might be a little more sophisticated than they're trying to go for, but I think it would still be rather cool to do that, and it could still play into it. Maybe not like an advanced escalator, but they have elevators, so you know it does kind of match. Okay, so you got these guys sleeping over here. What? You can't find a way to go? What are you trying to do? Doing nothing? There's stuff down here for you to mine. You should be able to find something to do, guy. There you go. Let's see, how's the food going over here? Not too bad. Okay, so we got fishing there. We'll put this other table down. I don't know why they wouldn't put it down the first time. Let's see how our guy's doing up here. That's fine. Okay, so now that we are good to go on that, what are we missing? More wood? Is that all we need for this? I guess we will build another one and just go get more wood, because I do want to do the scaffolding as well, but that's not going to use the wood that I already have. So, oh, it is going to use the wood I already have. Dang it. Okay, well, we'll make one, just to give them something to do when they can actually get to those tables. And then we're going to come back up and get more wood. And has this guy eaten all of these resources over here yet? No? They're still here? I wonder if maybe you can pick these things up later on. Like if you decide you don't... Oh, no, don't do that, guys. If you decide you don't like the stuff you put down, can you replace it with something else? Can I... No, I guess I can't. I can't put more food down or anything like that, so... And this guy's actually trapped over here. Like, I'll put the dirt down just to see if it gets destroyed, but these leaves spawned on it. They grew on him. And this guy doesn't want to break through it. I've never seen that before. They are more than happy, for the most part, to cut that stuff down. Here we go. Wow, is he trapped up here? He's been trapped up here the whole time. Wow. That is crazy. Okay, well, if he hadn't gotten attacked, he'd probably still be up there by the end of the game. So we're going to come over here as well, because I do want to kill some of these giant guys. I believe they dropped the stuff I want, but I wasn't here last time they killed them. I gave them so many tasks like I'm doing now, that when they finally came over to kill them, I was watching something else. So I'm going to sit over here and watch them now. Ooh, we got some little rain going on over here. It might be too big to fill up, but we'll see. It's not really coming down very hard, but when it does come down, for the most part, I've seen it last a decent amount of time. Sometimes it only lasts for a few seconds. So it's almost like a combination of all the levels that we've been in before, because some of those levels last for a few seconds, like the desert one. Sometimes it would just be very, very short. And then you have like the rain world where it lasts for like 10 minutes. And I absolutely love that about that world. That was one of my favorite ones, because I love the sound of rain. I love watching rain. Snow as well, but the snow one, it didn't really capture snow to me. Like it made snow more of a nuisance than anything else. I take it the person who designed that level probably grew up in the north, where snow is just an everyday thing, or every day during the winter anyways, and you know, you have to go dig your car out and dig a little path out of your sidewalk and stuff like that. From somebody who lived in the south their entire life, in Texas, and further down close to the Gulf over in Houston, I've never seen real snow. Like, I've seen snow twice in my entire life, and it was the snow that fell from the sky, but the moment it touched the ground, it melted, because the ground was still hot, because it was still like, it was like a weird day. Like out of the blue, it started to snow, you know, in December, which, you know, you guys are like, what, that's out of the blue? Well, yeah, because I can go down the beach in December. Christmas Day, I could be kicking my feet up on the sand, and I'll still be hot. Like, it's that kind of weather down here all the time. We have one season, and it's just, actually, we do have two seasons. We have summer, and then we have a really, really hot summer. And this is during August and stuff like that. But from somebody who's never really seen snow, when I see it, I'm fascinated by it. Like, I'd be that guy who's like 50 years old and still building snowman, because it's like the first time he's ever seen a snow, you know, amount that he could actually do something with. So yeah, I like that stuff, but you know, it kind of got into that level where it was just like, holy crap, my whole base is flooded. Wow, we got a lot of water. We're gonna go ahead and grab all of this. This is a lot of water. Where did all this come from? This is crazy. Okay. But yeah, I mean, I love looking at it. I love watching it. I've seen like slow motion TV where they just film snow falling, and I'll put that on my TV in the background when I'm cooking or when I'm reading a book or something like that on the couch. I'll have that up, and it'll have like the sound of the wind blowing, and when you look up, you just see like the snow and stuff like that. It's better than the look outside my house, which is just a neighborhood, and they all look the same. So it's not like I'm looking out there and I'm like, ooh, how pretty or how beautiful or whatever. It's not one of those views, to be honest. So let's gather some fish on that one over there. And I guess if I had let this water stay over here long enough, some fish would have started to spawn in there. But I don't really like having this entire area filled with water, because my guys have to come back here so often to deliver pretty much everything. And when they do that, if they have to go through water and they don't have those little helmets to breathe underwater, then some of my guys are going to get hurt, and I don't want that to happen. So have they still not killed this guy? Unbelievable. What does it take to get my guys to come over? I have a couple guys just sitting over there doing absolutely nothing, and they still won't come over here. Who's under attack? This guy is still up here. He still has quite a bit to chop down, too. Okay, well, since they are doing that, we are going to see. Can we finish the beds off? We can. We can make 2 more. Man, that uses so much freaking wood. That is a pig when it comes to wood. Okay, well, then you guys are going to keep chopping. I wish I had my little minions that I could put down, the little bat-like gremlin creatures that will go off and gather the resources for you, because that makes things go by so much quicker. I kid you not. I don't know why it's the case, but when you put those guys down, your dwarves will actually spend more time, you know, chopping things down than taking stuff back. I guess they realize that there's somebody else that's going to pick that up, and they don't need to stop what they're doing. So it is kind of cool. I like it quite a bit when we finally get those guys. It eats through your power so much more, and for somebody who already uses quite a bit of power, I don't know why they won't come over here and kill this guy. Like, I'm gonna have to do it myself, I guess. I just want to sit here and watch them do it so I can see what he drops, but they're not cooperating. Okay, you're gonna be taken over. If I can click on you, select dwarf, control, kill him. Here we go. Let's see what he drops. Oh, he's running away. Run, sucker! I love the way they look. Oh my god, he's a little scaredy cat. I should have killed these guys a lot sooner. What was I thinking? Oh, I thought they were gonna be. Oh yeah, and there's the wool. Oh my god, I need to gather some of those guys now that I can build traps, and I'll build my farm as soon as possible because I need so much wool. And those guys are not very common. Like, I haven't seen too many of those guys, so finding enough of them just to get my farm going might actually be an issue. So I'm gonna leave them alone from now on. But now that I'm sure that they dropped the wool, I know who to go after. And I got to give a big shout out to I believe it was Tamara that told me that, and Rob was telling me about. And for those of you guys who have actually asked me if I can do a shout out of your name on air, I really don't want to get into the habit or into just having people, you know, email or write in saying, can you say my name? If you want to have your name said on one of the videos, I do not mind whatsoever doing that. But I like having a comment that you guys put down, a suggestion to improve the game, something that you guys have seen me doing wrong that I should have been doing another way. You know, little tips to help the people out. Otherwise, it would just become me getting on here and, you know, the whole episode just saying a whole list of people's names who want to be on here. And I understand that you want to be like a part of the episode because you guys are. Like, you guys really determine the direction that I take the videos. When you guys make a suggestion, I take it seriously. I'm like, that sounds pretty cool, or you know, I never really considered that, but hey, it could be kind of cool to try out. So I'll definitely give it a try, but I don't really want to get into the habit really of just shouting people's names out. There is one YouTuber who has asked me repeatedly if I would say their name on my channel, and it's Christopher, and I actually like his YouTube channel. Like, I like his videos, so I'm gonna go ahead and say his name. He hasn't like put a comment down and said, you know, oh, this is this and this and that. So I'm kind of making an exception there. But if I like your channel, and I've told you guys many times before that when you subscribe to me, I take the time to go and look at your channel. A lot of you guys don't have anything on your channel, which is perfectly fine. But the ones that do, or the ones that like other episodes of other Let's Players, I can see what you like, and I get a feel for like who my audience is, what episodes are they watching, what Let's Plays are they watching, and which ones are they liking and which ones aren't they liking. And so I try to do that as much as possible. But it will take a amount of time to get there because lately, you know, this channel has really exploded with views and with subscribers, and so I think in 1 week I went through like 150 subscribers, and just to check out all your channels and stuff. So it can take me a little while to do that, and then of course I reply to all your comments, and it's almost a full-time job, right? But it's one that I actually enjoy doing. Like, how many times can you say, oh yeah, I enjoy doing like some tedious work or something like that? I don't really find that tedious. Like, I actually enjoy talking to you guys. And this guy seems like he's stuck in here. There he goes. He's having some difficult time. We need to get rid of this. That's probably what's causing this whole area not to respawn, is just that much light over here. And it could be that there's enough light over here as well. That could be causing some issues, but I don't think so. I think if we can just cut that amount of light off, maybe even cut this light off and move it up or something like that, so that none of this light even makes it through over here. Oh, I need to put some ladders down too. My guys are falling down left and right. Let's see, how much wood do I have? Okay, can I do some more? I guess we'll do more beds. I don't really. I mean, we do need the beds. When's the next time we get some beds? Let me look at that, because we're gonna get a new set of beds in just a second. Oh, well, that was a waste. Okay, let's do some chairs or some clay crock pots. Let's do some chairs. Oh, let's not do some chairs. That is pretty expensive on the resources. Comfort is 3. What about these clay crock pots? That seems a little easier. Comfort's only 1 though. Yeah, we can handle this. We got plenty of. We don't really have a lot of clay, and I'll just double click on that. There we go. We can do 8 of those until we're out of clay. That got us past that tree. Okay. Okay, so now we can make some really good beds. We can make some really large tables, some couches, potted flowers, and some shelves. And that will take us over to our leather armor. And we actually have quite a bit of leather, so I kind of want to get to this stage. Now, I don't know which one's better, the leather or the chitin, but I don't think we have the resources to make the chitin armor. Like in other levels, we've gotten quite a bit of that stuff off of, where were they? I forgot what creatures that drop this stuff, but we've gotten quite a bit of those resources to make it. We just never had any recipes. And it's not until the recent patch that they actually put the recipes in. And so, yeah, I think we're probably gonna skip that for now and head down here to the leather armor, because again, our weapons are down here, and I want the better bow, and I definitely want to have some wooden staffs to try with this stuff. And I don't know, when we finally get to the weapons, that's gonna be pretty cool. So, yeah, I kind of want to stick with the weapon side as much as possible. I guess we're gonna have to bite the bullet and do some more beds, because I want my guys to be able to sleep. And oh, I can't do that one yet. I have to do advanced. Ah, crap! I hate it when they do that. When they force the comfort stuff on you. Pretty much the only way I would ever get to it, though. To be honest, like there's a lot of levels that I've been playing. Oh man, it's like one of these domino effects. I got to start with glass before I can do with bottles. I got to do bottles before I can do the next one. That's pretty. It's pretty extensive. Let's see. Do I have enough glass? Hopefully, I can make 42. We'll do 42 because we're gonna go through bottles so much. If it's not oil, it's going to be potions for health and mana. So you just can never have enough bottles if that's what your goal is. So we just have to wait for them to make it now. That sucks. Okay. Well, I mean, it doesn't really suck. It's just one of those things that kind of slows it down. And I need to put some more traps down because it looks like some people have been spawning over here. So let's see. How much wood do I have? 14 more traps. We'll do 10. Probably more than we needed. There goes the water again. Wow, it rains quite a bit over here. I am not complaining, that's for sure. But just an observation. That's, if I had known that it was going to rain this much over here, I probably would have, and I still may do that, is just get rid of this stuff right here, this little block, and dig straight down and create maybe a little lake. I mean, this seems like a good spot for my guys to get quite a bit of water. Let's gather some water. Gather some water, and let's see, has this guy done anything yet? He's getting close. He's getting very, very close. So we will find out probably in the next episode or the next couple episodes whether this is a good idea or not. I'm guessing probably not. Like, if I was this godlike creature and I got dirt and slime, you know, I'd be pretty offended. You know, dirt and slime, really? Like, your two basic ingredients and they don't taste good together. I would never use those. I mean, that's just disgusting, dirt and slime. So we'll see. Maybe he likes that. Maybe he does dig having some like mud pie sandwich made with slime and it's just gooey in his hand. I don't think he will, but I think that's going to end badly. But it's going to be funny to see, even if it kills all my dwarves. And I'm hoping that's not the case. Please not be the case, because that would just be really rough to go back and have to get all that stuff all over again. Oh, we got another guy over here. That's not too bad. We can go ahead and catch him as well. You know what? We will put a portal down. And let's check that before we end the episode. Let's see. Can we do the cages yet? Yes, we can. Ah, crap. We need rope. We do have some wool, so we can do these. Okay. There we go. Let's see. Where were the cages? No, not right there. Here we go. We'll do a few of these if we can. We'll put the wood down. Unfortunately, the wood is on each one of the corners, so we can't just double click on it. The rope again is not really next to each other. I guess maybe we can try it. Yeah, it filled it in automatically. Okay, so we need some seeds. We have 24 of those. We do need to start growing some of those as soon as possible, and I might do that on the next episode as well. And then we need a lock. And I'm surprised we actually have one. We must have got those for leveling up or something, because I don't think I ever built any. Or maybe I did and I just forgot about it. Okay, so we got those. I will drag those down here. And again, you use the traps. You put them down here on the map. The creatures will walk inside them. And as soon as you have a little farming area, your dwarves will come over here and pick the trap creatures up and take it back to your little, you know, corral or whatever it is that they build, that your guys can start breeding, and eventually you can actually get the ingredients off of them. For like sheep, you shear them and you get the wool off of them without having to kill them. And that comes back a lot quicker, and it's nice and safe. It's right there in your base, very close by, and things of that sort. So I'm hoping the same thing goes with this guy, but we will have to see what they look like. I guess they do have some fur on them that may be their wool, and they will still be sheared the same way, but I don't know. We haven't done that yet, so we'll have to see what that looks like. Again, guys, we're going to go ahead and end the episode here, so if you do enjoy these, please hit that like button, subscribe. Definitely helps grow my channel, and I greatly appreciate it. Also, make sure to leave comments down below. I love hearing back from you guys, and I will catch you all on the next episode.